Beats Planet.
Hoo-wee. Let me get my microphone check. What's happening, y'all? Let me know if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Let me I got the chat box on the side of the screen there cuz we getting fancy. Wait a minute. Sound check. Sound check. My sound check is good. Let me turn that off. Let me do that. Boom. Let me do that. Boom. I might X out of you. I don't know. I gotta see how many people watching. Yeah, we still short on watches. It's cool. It's cool. We're gonna build this thing up. We're gonna take a look at these comments. Hold on. We got a comment. Let's take a look at these comments. Wait a minute. Casey Castrell. Hope I said your name right, bro. Watch long time listener, Cowboy Nation. We lit just in time. Listen, man, let me take a look. Yeah, and we on the screen so y'all can see what we doing as I'm interacting with y'all. So, we growing every day. We growing every day. Listen, the reason why I wanted to do this, because I get a lot of Twitter questions. I get a lot of Facebook questions, a lot of, inboxes and, things like that. And they say, Vach Lombardi. You can't hear me, cool. And they say, Vach Lombardi, this and this and this is happening to the Cowboys. What do you think? This and that and that and this is happening. What do you think? So, what if the Cowboys drafted person X here? How do you feel about trading back and doing that? I get a lot of questions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, as a Cowboys fan, I'm going to be biased, okay? And we're going to have a Cowboys show where we talk all Cowboys, the whole show. And I don't want to stray away my non-Cowboy fan listeners. So if you're a non-Cowboy fan and you want to do what you do best and make fun of the Cowboys, sure, call in and make fun of the Cowboys. I got jokes too, so be careful. But or if you're a Cowboys fan, you have legit questions, let me know, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. We're not going to be running the Snapchat today. We might run the Snapchat today. We'll see. We might run some Snapchat. We're going to run the YouTube chat because y'all see that on the screen right there. Right there. We're going to run some YouTube chat. We're going to take chats on Facebook, chats on Twitter. Any questions y'all got, I'm going to be keeping in touch with y'all all day. All right? That's what we got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get here and make sure everything is cool here. Tell me if y'all can see the chat box fine. Let me know if y'all can see the chat box on the screen. Just let me know. We got Aaron up in here. Aaron got a question already. Cool. I'm going to get right to your question. I'm going to scroll around, check my we ain't got a lot of traffic today. It's cool because how I do these videos is you don't have to necessarily watch it live. You can watch it live if you like, but it'll be up in the archive somewhere. So if you happen to miss something, you can always go to my channel and check out the live show, check out the full show after it's been done live. All right, so I'm going to go to my Facebook page, Vach Lombardi's Draft Talk. Lombardi's Draft Talk is a great Facebook group. Come in. Talk all your noise, do all all your draft talk, get it out the way, and I'll get to you. So cool. That's pulled up. Bang. Here we go. We got a question here by Aaron Ewart. All right, bro. What's happening, Doc? Thanks for joining the show. All right, first question. Let's take Miles Jack out of the equation. Doesn't look like we're going Jack at. Okay, doesn't look like we're going Jack at 4. So what's your ideal pick at 4? Well, anybody that follows the YouTube channel or whatnot, they know I am a Miles Jack fanboy. I scream like a Justin Bieber concert for Miles Jack. I feel like he was the best player in the draft altogether, and if he would have fell to us, that would have been outstanding for us. or whatever, because he would have been our Ray Lewis, our new Cowboy Ray Lewis. You know what I mean? But medical rechecks or whatever. I still think I can see the chat box is delayed. Cool. It's supposed to be delayed. Cool. Perfect. Fine. There you go. There's a little delay behind it. Cool. No. That's cool. That's cool. You're supposed to be behind or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a whatever. But you'll see it when I say it or whatever. But what was I saying? Y'all throwing me off. There's a 15-second delay, so don't trip. That's planned. That's supposed to be happening. Cool. But my ideal for situation, since Miles Jack isn't there, my whole says Zulu Nation, what up, motherland. My whole Miles Jack, pardon me, my whole what are the Cowboys gonna do at number 4 situation? My list went Miles Jack, Ezekiel Elliott, Jared Goff, Jalen Ramsey, Carson Wentz, trade back. Okay. And if we can't trade back, reach for DeForest Buckner. Somebody got to be there. Somebody got to be there. I do not want Joey Bosa at number 4. A lot of people think that they accuse me of brainwashing Cowboys fans into hating Joey Bosa. Well, I feel like if your hands are dirty, you clean them. If your car is dirty, you wash it. You know what I'm saying? If your clothes are dirty, you wash them, right? So if you have a dirty mind, you wash it. And taking Joey Bosa at 4 would somehow imply that Joey Bosa would be the fourth best player available. I don't agree there. I feel like there are players that are better than Joey Bosa. I don't hate Joey Bosa, just don't want him at 4. Players that I think are better than Joey Bosa, I think Jared Goff is better than Joey Bosa. I think Miles Jack, Ezekiel Elliott, I think Jalen Ramsey is better than Joey Bosa. So it just I just wouldn't take him at 4. I'd take him at like 9, but I wouldn't take him at 4. So my ideal, what's happening, Jadarius? My ideal Cowboy scenario, I give you 3 rounds, maybe even 4. My ideal Cowboy scenario is, since we can't take Miles Jack, I'll take Jared Goff at number 4. If Jared Goff is not there and Miles Jack isn't there, I'll take Ezekiel Elliott at number 4. Now, a lot of people want to hit you with that the running back position is devalued. You can get a running back later. Well, I'm a big fan of overkill, okay? I don't want to use the you can get a running back later argument, because if that's the case, we wouldn't have drafted Zach Martin. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already have a good offensive line. Why would we add another one? We call that the overkill strategy. You know, get as much as you can and pile up on top of it and just make it as good as possible. So in that case, yes, if you have Kenneth Dixon running behind that offensive line, Kenneth Dixon can get 1,600 yards. Well, damn it, Zeke can get 2,400 yards with 800 in the air. You know what I'm saying? That sounds much better than settling for a guy. If you draft Ezekiel Elliott, he'll immediately go down. He'll probably have one of the best rushing seasons of all time. And we've seen what rushing attacks can do as Dallas Cowboys fans. We've seen what rushing attacks, how important they are. Something else about Zeke Elliott is he's one of the best blockers I've ever seen that doesn't play offensive line. You know what I'm saying? So we happen to have a quarterback that's a little injury prone, or he takes a lot of hits or whatnot or whatever like that. You combine the best offensive line in this class and you also make him the best blocker. Holy moly, you get this match made in heaven with Zeke Elliott. So, you know, all that running back position devalue crap, that's cool, but nobody's going to be saying that next year when Fournette and what's his face from Florida State comes out. Both for president. Shut up, Shad. Okay, let me clarify. Let me clarify my question. Let me bring the chat box over a little bit so I can see it. Cool. Let me clarify my question. I predict the draft goes Goff at 1, Wentz at 2, Tunsil at 3. So essentially, it comes down to Ramsey, Elliott, and Bosa. I agree, but I don't think Bosa's in the conversation, because if you look at the guys that you named before Bosa, both of them are better than Bosa. So I think that automatically takes Bosa out of the conversation. Now, this is where life can get messed up. Okay, what if Jared Goff goes number 1, and what if Ramsey goes number 2 and Tunsil goes number 3? Now you're staring down Elliott and Bosa and Wentz. You see what I'm saying? And at that point, I think Bosa at 4 is a reach, a complete. Bosa is cool. I just don't like him at 4. All that running back devalue crap. Any team that can get 2,400 yards, 2,200 yards, anything like that. Let me see. Let me just guesstimate. You can guesstimate and say Ezekiel Elliott, his rookie year, can pull off 2,900 yards. Not rushing, but he can get 22 rushing and he can get like 900 in the air. That total yardage, he will be the rookie of the year. I promise you, Zeke is outstanding. And you just don't pass up outstanding at 4 because you feel like you can get okay in the 3rd round. You see what I'm saying? So, yes, Dalvin Cook from Florida State. Thank you. His name left me a little bit. But if that's how the board plays out, I definitely I'll take Ezekiel Elliott at number 4 because he's my number 2 best player on the board. Zeke is that damn good behind a healthy Miles Jack. Why not pick Ramsey? Sure, I'll answer the question before you ask it to me. Why not pick Ramsey? I feel like what we would do with Ramsey is something that we have on the team already. Okay, Jalen. Yeah, we live. Andrew, what's that? A Steelers fan. Bring your jokes if you want to. Thing about Jalen Ramsey is that he will not play corner in the league. He can, and he'll be okay at corner, but he'll be an outstanding strong safety. Okay, Ramsey would be solid, but Ramsey wouldn't be. You see what I'm saying? Ramsey would go through a process of trying to be a corner, and they'll find out that he's better at safety, and they'll play him back a little bit, but they'll find out that he's better as a walk down type of safety guy. But when you look at Ezekiel Elliott, there's no variable for Zeke. You plug Zeke in, he makes money. You know what I mean? That's why I like Zeke over Ramsey. Nothing wrong with Ramsey, but also think about this too. Think about Ramsey. We drafted a guy last year at 26, 27, 26, 20 something. A guy named Byron Jones. Freak athlete, can play corner when you need him. Most likely play strong safety. You line him up over these tight ends, he shut guys down. We have a guy in Byron Jones that we took at the end of the round. If you remember, Philly took a guy named Eric Rowe. Eric Rowe is the same type of dude. This big long corner safety type of guy. You know what I'm saying? You can draft a guy like Jeremy Cash and get him to do the things that Jalen Ramsey would end up doing. You know what I'm saying? Playing that box roam around type of dude. You know what I mean? It's just, hey man, I'm not hating on Ramsey. I'm not hating on Bosa. I just feel like Ezekiel Elliott is the way to go if Miles Jack wasn't there. That's just me. Ramsey would be solid, Alex. Yes, I agree. That's MVP. Hey, Rashad. Put Zeke behind that offensive line. Yes, he is MVP status. Aaron Ewart. I hope I'm saying your last name right. Ewart. I don't subscribe to the running back being devalued. I just think that with the signing of Morris, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the question and get back to it afterwards. Yes, we re-signed Alfred Morris, but damn it, Morris ain't Zeke. Okay. If we got Morris, Zeke, and and Lance Dunbar and Darren McFadden, somebody just either may make the team or they may not make the team. You don't pass up on Zeke because you got Alfred Morris. You know what I'm saying? Like Alfred Morris is a power guy. Zeke runs with power. He runs with speed. He runs with quickness. Speed outside of his quickness. He catches the ball. He blocks. Morris ain't a good blocker. You know what I'm saying? I look at Morris. If we draft Zeke. This is how good Zeke is. If we draft Zeke, Morris automatically becomes a depth guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how good Zeke is. Nah, bro, I'm sorry. That's like saying Tom. We're about to draft Tom Brady. And we know how good Tom Brady is, but we have Alex Smith. Alex Smith is a serviceable quarterback that's been getting the job done. And he's a starter. He's earned his right, but Tom Brady coming out, and we know he's Tom Brady. Come on, man. Let me actually finish the question because I was a bit rude there. We can get by with him. That statement right there. We can get by with him. We can get by with Alfred Morris. Yeah, sure, you can get by with Alfred Morris, but you can fuck some shit up with Zeke. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, man. D-Mac and a scat back this year. I feel we'll be able to get a stud running back in capital letters next year, bro. Zeke is a stud in capital letters running back this year. And talking about stud running back next year. What if we damn win the Super Bowl this year? Fournette ain't falling to 32. Dalvin Cook ain't falling to 32. The kid from Samaje from Oklahoma State ain't falling to 32. I just take Zeke right now. I love Elliott. I just feel like we're going to go defense at 4. I think it comes down to Ramsey or Bosa. Obviously, I'd rather go Ramsey. We'll play him at corner for sure. Let me tell you something. We wouldn't draft Ramsey at corner because, first of all, I have confidence in Brandon Carr and Mo Claiborne with Scandrick, with Orlando Scandrick at the slot. I have faith in those guys. Okay, you know what I'm saying. What if Claiborne gets hurt? Just move Scandrick to the outside. Cool. What if one of those guys get hurt? Cool. We'll move Byron Jones around. You see what I'm saying? We have depth at the defensive back position. You know what I'm saying? We may not be Seattle. We may not have this super Madden team at defensive back, but it's cool. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So but what we don't have is a solid. I don't think we have a solid crew of running backs. I mean, come on, man. Darren McFadden got 1,000 yards, and he stayed healthy. Imagine what Zeke would do. Oh my God. If the Cowboys take Ramsey, does Byron Jones get changed to a corner? Nope. If we take Ramsey, then we lose Barry Church. If we take Ramsey, Ramsey would be the strong guy maybe. And what would happen at that point is we would revolutionize the safety position, and we would put Byron and Ramsey. We would just move them all over the place and just mess with offensive coordinators' game plans and things like that. We would revolutionize safety play, and that's cool. Oh man, but Zeke behind that offensive line, man, it's just value, bro. It's just value, and and you said that you're not devaluing the running back position. Cool. If you're not devaluing the running back position, like I'm not devaluing it, Zeke is a better player than Ramsey. That's it. No question. Zeke is better than Ramsey. Ramsey ain't even all that great of a cover guy to me. He can cover tight ends and running backs maybe, but I don't see Ramsey being this super cover guy that can shut somebody down. That's draft media talking to you. Say Cowboys move back to 8-10. Sure, I will entertain this trade back notion. If the Cowboys trade back to 8-10, then how do you feel about Bosa? I would feel better about Bosa at 8-10, but in the 8-10 range, guys like Shaq Lawson show up. And in my opinion, this is my thing about Bosa is like the Cowboys don't need defensive ends. We need pass rushers. You know what I mean? And there are better pass rushers than Joey Bosa. Shaq Lawson is a better pass rusher. You can get Kevin Dodd or Jonathan Boyer later, and they'll be better pass rushers than Joey Bosa would be. Joey Bosa gets pressure, but he doesn't necessarily get there. And we have a lot of guys on our team already that gets pressure and doesn't get there. I think we need people that can finish the deal. And Joey Bosa doesn't seem like a guy that finishes the deal. If we move back to 8-10, especially towards the 10 range, I'm going Shaq Lawson. Noah Spence maybe. Depending on people have mixed feelings about Noah Spence. I feel like he's the best pass rusher. If you combine first step, initial move, get off move, counter moves, all that type of stuff, corner bend, if you all up, Noah Spence is probably the best pass rusher in the draft, and he may come into play at 8-10, depending on how they value him. Everybody values Noah Spence differently, so it just depends. Eric Rowe is trash. Just kidding. I'm glad you're just kidding. I thought Claiborne was terrible. Nah, Claiborne ain't terrible, man. Claiborne got the job done. I mean, he got beat up against Julio, but who don't? I think we'll have. That's exactly what's going to end up happening, Eric. Church is going to be the strong guy, Byron at free, and Ramsey, Carr, and Claiborne at corner. No, because you have Orlando Scandrick. So Ramsey wouldn't be one of your corners, no. But Brandon Carr, Claiborne, and Orlando Scandrick will be your corners, and Ramsey wouldn't be a corner. So, nah. If you draft Ramsey at 4 to get him to play corner, you overdrafted him. But if you draft Ramsey early to play strong safety, you get better value out of that. So, yeah. We're not going to draft Michael Jordan because we got Clyde Drexler. Shouts out to Ian Cone, man. Shouts out to Ian Cone. I just meant the Morris comment to get by this year because there's so. Hey man, when you in win now mode, ain't no getting by till next year. We gotta load up. We gotta load up and shoot. Let's see. I'm a Cowboys fan as well. I think Leonard Floyd is better than Bosa. Leonard Floyd is a better pass rusher than Bosa. I think Bosa is all around better than Leonard Floyd though. That's just my opinion. But if you need somebody to get to the quarterback first, sure, hell yeah, take Leonard Floyd. Best first step in the draft, in my opinion. Do you listen to the Cowboys break or the draft show? Yes, sir. Brian Broaddus is my hero, and the rest of the Cowboys think that we should at least start him at corner if he's terrible. And that's the whole thing, man. With the whole Jalen Ramsey thing, the whole okay, we'll start him at corner. If he's not good, then we'll play him at safety. You don't hear nobody saying, okay, look, if Zeke ain't good, we'll just put him Zeke is outstanding. And I think if you have a player with no question marks and you have a chance to draft him at 4, man, shoot your shot. We're as a Cowboys team, man, we're a team that values the run game. We value quarterback protection from the running back. We value passes out of the backfield. That is Zeke, bro. Ain't no wait until next year. Forget that. Hey Vach, what is the country code for the USA? USA. Let me pull up my YouTube real fast. Hold on. The number to call into the show is in the description. Let me I'll copy and paste it for you and drop it in the comments section. But boom, there we go. So yeah, man, call in whenever you need, whenever you want. There you go, right there. Clyde the Glide was okay. We talking about basketball. Dallas doesn't have to go defense because there are people forgetting about David Irving and Terrence Mitchell there. So I tell you what, man. There's this phrase that I live by: "In Rod we trust." Rod Marinelli gets it done, man. That dude got sacks out of George Selvey, man. Rod Marinelli got sacks out of Jordan Selvey, and I just don't doubt that man, bro. So I think that we can take scrubs, put them on defense, and be serviceable. So if you give Rod Marinelli some talent. No man, we can really make some moves there. Think about the defense, why they're kind of sort of looked at. I don't know why they're bad because every game that we lost last year was within like 7 or 3 points. And if we have a healthy quarterback, we go 14-3, something like that. Fresh squeezed orange juice from HEB. I just moved to Texas. I'm fancy now. Ryan Marinelli, bro, you give that dude some tools, man, and just let him work. And just let Tony Romo be Tony Romo and let Zeke Elliott be Zeke Elliott. We'll be fine. Also, back to that question up top, if we trade back to 8-10, I'm definitely taking Zeke there. Damn, Bosa, we taking Zeke, bro. Yeah, but he wasn't Jordan the Blade. Okay. And it's I lost you. Where they comment at? People keep okay, cool. It's all good. My last name. Okay, everybody gets shit wrong. Okay, cool. Ewart. Shout out to you, bro. We need a receiver badly. I don't agree. I don't Hakeem, thanks for joining the show, bro. I don't think we need a receiver badly. I think we need somebody to throw to them badly. People forget that when Tony Romo was healthy, Terrence Williams had like 8 touchdowns. That's outstanding, bro. So I don't think we need a receiver that badly. How high is defensive tackle on the Cowboys board? I'll take him and take him as a depth guy. So we got a phone call. 419. Who this?
Matt, what's going on, dude?
What's happening, Matt? What you holding down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey, man?
Hey, absolutely, man. Big fan of yours. I'm 38 on Twitter. I've talked to you a couple times.
Got you, bro. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. When I was first building my Twitter, nobody wanted to follow me on Twitter. This guy I'm talking to on the phone right now, he was with me, man. He told me stay with it. He told me stay with Twitter. Salute to you, bro. Big applause to you, man. What you got for the show, man?
Dude, I think you do a wonderful job. Honestly, I think your analysis is spot on. I got a favor for you, man. I think that this will help a lot for your viewers.
Okay.
I think if we started referring to Jalen Ramsey as a run-stopping, strong safety, Jalen Ramsey,
Mm-hmm.
I think we could start talking people off the ledge. Like just what you say about Joey Bosa, I agree. I think Jalen Ramsey is going to be a great player,
Mm-hmm.
but he's a run-stopping, strong safety.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really in the top 5, that's where you want to go?
Totally. Look, man, I totally agree. Thing about Jalen Ramsey is, and I say this all the time, man. He's good when he sees what's in front of him. If there's a tight end in front of him, he's good. If there's like running backs, chasing the ball, running the football, he's good. But he has to turn his hips, and he's good at turning his hips. But if he has to turn his hips and run and find the ball in the air and keep 20 yards downfield, he is in deep water. And I do not take that dude at 4 at all.
Absolutely. Look, and I think you got to look inside your division. I'm a big Dolphins fan,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say, hey, Jalen Ramsey to the Dolphins would be vastly different than Jalen Ramsey to the Cowboys.
Totally agree.
We got to worry about the Gronk. Like, are you really drafting to stop Jordan Reed? Is that your biggest fear? Marco just left the Eagles. You got, what's his name? Alfred Morris has just left Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you really drafting to stop their running backs in your division or against Jordan Reed? Like, I just think this is a very logical proposition.
That is bloody brilliant, because the thing about it is, if we need someone to cover tight ends, we have a guy named Byron Jones that's been doing that job pretty well. So, absolutely right. You get a round of applause, man. Congrats. Keep going.
I'll tell you what, man. I learn a lot from you. I give you a lot of credit, man.
Hey, man, look, man, what we doing, man, is this whole YouTube channel, and I hope everybody's listening right now. This entire YouTube channel started with an argument, okay? Me and some young men we argued about running backs, and they said that they're better than Ezekiel Elliott. Wait for it. Okay, we back. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me fix all this. Let me fix it. Don't leave. Wait. Wait a minute. Let me redo this. Let me hit refresh. Cool. We running on OBS. Let's see if we running here. Okay, y'all. Tell me, can you see me? Tell me, can you see me? Wait a minute. Tell me, can you see me? Can y'all see me? We good? We back? Let's see if we running here. We back? Tell me if we back. Who is this? Who is this? We back. Cool. Man, the problem is I moved. I just left. I left Mississippi, man. I moved from Mississippi to Texas or whatnot. We good? And I'm running this show because I support y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm running this show from my hotspot or whatever. So I'm trying to keep the show going from my hotspot. And somebody called or whatnot, and that kind of totally messed my hotspot up. Okay, cool. If I'm still lagging, just hit the refresh button and I should stop lagging as much. So just hit that refresh button and I'll be right back. Whew. Let me text this person and tell them I'm doing. Text this person and tell them I'm doing the radio. So you're not asking, man. Who is this? All right, cool. All right. Like I said, man, if it's a pretty bad lag, just hit refresh and we're gonna try this thing again. All right, let me come back to the bottom. Oh Lord, from your hotspot, recipes to your dad. I got unlimited, dog. All right, cool. Let me scroll back to the top. Ooh, somebody give me some jokes. Wait a minute. Let's see. Nick D'Amico says I need to start a GoFundMe for better internet. And I need new headphones. Well, Nick, let me tell you something, bro. you look like someone that was forced to go to Sunday school, and when they tell you what you learned, you had to make stuff up because you fell asleep in the middle of in the middle of the lesson. So you better shut up talking to me. Let me send this text, man. What up, Mike? What up, Mike? What's happening, bro? I see you, Vach. We lit. So then call you in a sec. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing YouTube. All right, cool. I tell you, man, one little slip up can just ruin the entire show. All right, cool. Here we go. For start a GoFundMe page, a few upgrades, I'll throw a couple dollars. I'll support the show. Hey, man, if y'all want to start a crazy lag, okay, just give me 30 seconds and I'll fix your lag. Okay. Oh, Alex calling me right now. Let me set the phones back up. Man, look, one phone call messed everything up. Give me 30 seconds, Alex. Let me set this phone up. And David, click refresh and I'll stop lagging. So we're gonna do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. I see Alex. Hold on, bro. Hold on, Alex. Wait a minute. What to do? Hit record. Boom, boom, boom. Alex, stay where you at. Stay where you at, Alex. We're gonna do that. Cool. And we're going to hit go. Yo, 614. Who this? 614? Okay, I see you. I see you talking. I see you moving. Give me 30 seconds. Let me plug into my audio, man. Hey, man, I know y'all making fun of me right now, man. I gotta pick my stuff up, man. I'm doing this hotspot crap, bro. But hey, man, bear with me. Bear with me, folks, please. Microphone and speakers, audio codec. I can't hear. God damn it, shit. I'm hitting the refresh button. Hey, it's letting the tech geek. I need a tech geek to help me out. Cool. Here we go. Audio, mic, and speakers. Damn it, phone calls messing my life up.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Duh.
The recording has started.
Bitch. Q&A mode.
Q&A session has started.
Alex Rosenwick, call me right back. Call me right back, bro. We lit. We ready to go now, Alex. We ready to go now. Call me back. I work in IT, Dave. Yeah, his connection is unstable. Nothing he can really do about it. Hey, man, we gonna fix this, bro. And we gonna. Hey, when I grow into a bigger channel, bro, we gonna do it together. We gonna grow together. We gonna get new cameras and new internet connection, all that crap, dog. Killer Trav, what's happening, boy? I'm tired of y'all showing up to my streams late, man. So while we're waiting on Alex to call back in, I'm gonna jump back to these comments. Alex, you did everything correctly. Do it like that one more time. Do it exactly like you did the first time. I had to patch it into my mixer, to my sound mixer or whatever. So let me go back to the top here. Also, if you just joined or whatnot, if you just joined the chat, join the YouTube stream or whatever, I'm answering questions through Facebook, through Twitter, and the YouTube chat. 'Cause I got the YouTube chat on the screen now. You see what I'm saying? Got the YouTube chat on the screen. So hit me up, and I'll answer your Cowboys questions and all that. Or if you're not a Cowboys fan, you got some Cowboy jokes, I want to hear them. I want to see what you got to say, man. Let me know. Hit me with the best you got, and I might hit you back. I might hit you with some jokes. We need to start a GoFundMe for. Yeah, I read that already. Cool. All right. Here we go. But yeah, man. Someone asked me earlier my Cowboy scenario. It was Miles Jack. I was on board for Miles Jack at first, but it seems like he's hurt and Cowboys are not going that way. So my ideal Cowboy situations, I really like Jonathan Bullard in the second round. I like him. Some people have Kevin Dodd going to the second round. I watched a lot of film on Kevin Dodd. Do not see that kid going to the second round. He's outstanding. I don't see Kevin Dodd falling to the second. And in the third round, I'll shoot for a guy like Christian Hackenberg. I hung up. It's booting me from calls at the moment. Well, hey man, you had it right at first. Whatever you did the first time, Alex, do that again. Do that again. Call me right back, bro, and we'll get. And we'll. There we go. There we go. As I take a sip of water, cause I gotta be at my best when I'm answering the phone from Mr. Alex Rosenwicks. I'm gonna take one more swig of water so I can be on point from an Australian brother, cause
Hey, Vok, that you?
he deserves nothing but the best. Alex Rosenwicks.
Hey, hi from...
What's happening, bro? What you got, man? Man?
Hey, Vok.
We international, bro.
Oh, well, first of all, hi from tomorrow, because it's Monday for me.
Oh man, Australia. It's Monday.
I've got two questions here.
Go ahead, bro. Oh man, go ahead.
Okay, so the first one is, how would you address the Cowboys quarterback situation? Obviously, you want to get someone in the next 2 years, because in 2018, the only real solid solution would be trying to acquire Matthew Stafford somehow, which isn't really going to happen.
Right.
So what would you do to address it?
Well, I've become a big Christian Hackenberg fan, and I know that you keep asking me about the quarterback video, and I promise you I'm working on it. The problem is internet connection is going to take me a year to upload that thing. So what I might do, just for you, is I might do a live film session where I break down quarterbacks, like I'm doing right now, like we're doing live feed right now. I might do that in film session mode, okay? Just so you can see what I'm seeing out of Christian Hackenberg. What I like about him is that he makes all the throws, man. Big arm kid. He makes a lot of dumb mistakes sometimes, but I mean, if my offensive line was bad and it was a 300-pound demon, breathing down my neck, I'd probably make a lot of errant throws as well. Big size, and just the kid. The kid looks the part to me. And if you can put a Dallas offensive line in front of him, give him Dez Bryant to throw to and Ezekiel Elliott behind him, I think a guy like Christian Hackenberg behind Tony Romo for about 2 or 3 years, I think that'll work out for us. So like I said, man, I'm going to do that film session so you can see what I'm seeing. And I guess he's going to fall into the second round, third round, maybe something like that, late second, early third. I will definitely take Christian Hackenberg as a option for a quarterback, either that or Jared Goff. But I don't think Jared Goff is going to be there. So, what about your second question?
No, I like that. I was just going to say, Christian Hackenberg's my guy. I've had a mid-second round grade on him, and I thought if there's someone who can sit behind Tony, he's the guy.
Absolutely. And something else I like about Christian Hackenberg is that he likes to play chess prior to the ball snap. He's able to call out defenses. He's able to make changes. If you give him your playbook, he'll learn it, dissect it, and he'll rip guys to shreds. It's just that he couldn't always do it in Penn State because his offensive coordinators and head coaches were let's just say they were inadequate. Okay, but if you actually give him a little bit of support, offensive line, Ezekiel Elliott, Dez Bryant, I think Christian Hackenberg can give us a little juice in about 2 or 3 years. What's your second question?
Okay, well, my second question is, this year we've got a 3-game stretch that's going to happen in 12 days. Mm-hmm. So it's near Thanksgiving, so we got the Sunday game and then we got 2 Thursday games.
Yeah.
And just from what I've seen of Tony the last 2 years, ever since the 2013 back injury, that turnaround's just far too quick for him. He's going to play badly or get injured. Mm-hmm. So what would you try and do to not only address winning those games, but also Tony Romo's safety? Because obviously when he's not on his game, he's in danger.
Brilliant, sir. Brilliant. What we see a lot from Tony is when he played Thanksgiving games, he doesn't play well. He's not as sharp as he can be. And we have what we call Romo Wednesdays and the Cowboys or whatever. And Tony Romo just doesn't practice on Wednesday. And he comes back full speed Thursday and Friday, and he gets his rest.
Exercises back, yeah.
Right, and he gets his rest Saturday, and he's ready to go for Sunday. Like that's his routine. And when we see Tony go through his routine, Tony is outstanding. But when we have those funky, hey, we just played Monday and we're gonna play again Thursday type of games, Tony Romo plays bad. He doesn't have his adequate rest. like this perfect rest to preparation ratio that Tony needs to be successful. And in those games, I don't expect Tony Romo to be at his best. So I predict those to be losses. What can you do to fix it? I wouldn't say take Tony Romo off the field because, hey, those games could be wins. Man, it's a really particular situation. It's very Tony Romo Cowboys, particular, and it's just rough, and there's nothing that we can do about it. So I just say leave him out, just see what happens, man, and just hope nobody falls on Tony and Tony falls on his shoulder and he, retires early. You just hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Well, what if I told you we were playing Minnesota Thanksgiving, which is what I'm pretty sure the matchup is? Like, those linebackers are dangerous players. They are some of the best I've seen in the league in a long while. They're real good players. Like, does that change the way you look at it just from Tony's safety point of view? If he's not able to do what he does, he really could be in a bit of danger. Like, I'm happy to take the loss so that he stays with us for the playoffs and whatnot.
You know what? That's absolutely brilliant. I don't think it'll work that way. It's just I don't know, but I feel like at that point, if we have a solid record, like if we're like 8-1 or something like that, or 7-1, hell yeah, sit Tony Romo, yeah, sit him out so he could be ready for week 14, 15, 16, and 17. Absolutely, I mean that's bloody brilliant, but I don't think it's gonna happen, man. But I mean, now what we can do as Cowboy fans is we can write a lot of letters to Valley Ranch and bombard them with advice and and hope. But I don't think that happens, which really makes me try to question our backup quarterback situation. How do you feel about Kellen Moore?
Man, Kellen Moore's my guy. I love him. I think he's great. I loved him at Boise. I thought he was just a really talented guy. Obviously, he has some physical limitations which he has to deal with, but he gives you a chance to win a game. You just need the playmakers to do it. He's kind of like A.J. McCarron in that sense, except not quite the same arm strength. He's going to keep you in the game, especially this year where he's going to be getting those extra reps due to those Romo Wednesdays, which is why I love our backup situation, because our backups always get more reps than any other team in the league. If he's getting that practice all year round, or at least some of it, he's going to be a lot more prepared to help us out.
You know what? I totally agree, and partially that's why people really hated Brandon Weeden, because Brandon Weeden got thousands of snaps, thousands of Romo Wednesday snaps, and he did nothing. Thing about Kellen Moore is that when he was on the field, we saw this spark that we hadn't seen since Tony got hurt. The offense would move a little better. Now it wasn't perfect. It wasn't anything that's going to win us 9 or 10 games or anything. But I do think that if Romo happens to go down for 6 games, I do think Kellen can win 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I like that. He's got the intangibles. As I said, he keeps you in the game. He's like A.J. McCarron in that sense. I'm a little concerned as to how that would go if we draft a rookie and we want to give them some of the snaps as well. And if we draft a rookie, I'd be all in for putting them in that Minnesota game and just letting them, take on a really talented defense and just, letting them experience the NFL. But, whatever happens, I'm almost writing that off as a loss and an absolute celebration if we win. Because this last Thanksgiving, I was so sad when I saw Romo go down. I don't want to feel like that this year.
Oh man, that's horrible, man. Don't make me relive the past and all that. But listen, man, you're calling from Australia, so I'm obviously giving you more phone time because you don't get to call in a lot. How did you find this channel, man? Like what YouTube situation, Facebook related video? How did you find this channel, man?
Oh well, I love film study. I was trying to get some second opinions because I'd heard before I'd done my own film study that these quarterbacks were, this year's class of quarterbacks was weak, and I figured there's no point sitting through and watching film on them if there's nothing to watch. So I just did a quick YouTube search, and you were the first thing that came up. I saw your Jared Goff, Paxton Lynch, Connor Cook video, and I saw that these quarterbacks have something to them. I got interested. I wanted to, see, because I usually study the quarterbacks first. I might have found you later on with the study, but I just wanted to know if it was worth it. And you showed me they were worth looking at, and I'm, beyond pleased I found your channel.
That's also something that I just really hate about draft media, and I've gone on rants about draft media. But what they'll do is you'll hear this a lot. They say none of these quarterbacks are worth a. None of these quarterbacks are franchise guys, and I call bullshit because Brian Hoyer is a playoff quarterback. Like it or not, he is a player. He's a playoff guy. And what they're saying is that this guy is not going to be as good as Andrew Luck. He's not going to be as good as Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. Well, every quarterback isn't. If I can take a guy that's as good as Joe Flacco, that's as good as. All right, we back streaming. We back streaming. Cool. We're back streaming. So we're gonna go to YouTube and go to my channel. Hey man, technical difficulties happen, but the finished product gonna be so worth it, y'all. The finished product's gonna be so worth it. But shouts out to Alex, man. Shouts out to Alex all the way from Australia, man. He was calling in trying to make it work with us. Let's see. Are we back live? Yeah, we back live. Cool. We live. All right, cool. I finally got around to watching Daniel Lasco tape last night, and all and all I could watch was Jared Goff. That's hysterical. Yo, Vach, what do you think about us having Sterling Shepard visit? You like that pick and where? I like Sterling Shepard and I think he's a late second, early third type of guy. Depends on how the first set of wide receivers came off the board. A lot of people saying that Michael Thomas is going to fall to the second round. I'm not buying it. Michael Thomas, I see him being a first round guy, and guys like Will Fuller may fall, and that'll probably push Sterling Shepard down a little bit. But he'll probably be a late second guy. I don't know. It just depends. Man, well, like I was saying, I think the Cowboys beat the Giants the first time, the Redskins the first time. I think we beat the Bears and the 49ers. The Bengals will be a close game. I think we lose to the Bengals, but I think we'll beat the Packers. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I think we'll beat the Eagles. That put us at 7-1. I think we'll beat the Browns. That'll put us at 8-1. I think we can beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I don't think we will. Let's say 8-2. We'll beat the Ravens to make us 9-2. We might lose to the Redskins that time just because that's how funky stuff works. Let's go 9-3. I think we'll beat the Vikings because they're the first team that we're gonna play in that rough stretch. So I'll say, no, that's the week after Thanksgiving. Okay, we'll be well rested then. So yeah, let's say we'll lose to the Ravens, but. Yeah, because the Redskins game is four games after the Ravens game. So, yes, I can see us lose to the Redskins because the Ravens game is on the 20th. The Redskins game for Thanksgiving is on the 24th. So, yes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so that'll put us at 8-3. And I do think we'll beat the Vikings afterwards, 9-3. I think we'll beat the Giants 10-3. We might lose to the Bucks or something like that. No, okay, we'll probably beat the Bucks and that'll make us 11-3. But we'll probably lose to. It's just likely we lose these Detroit Lions or something like that. We'll lose to them, and we'll beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I have no faith in the Eagles or Sam Bradford. So I think we'll end up a good 12-4, something like that. 12-4 before. So it is what it is. Let's set the phone over there and let's get back to my chat box so we can wrap this thing up. What's my time? We're at 1:09. So let's start the clock. 5 minutes of questions and answers. Okay. I'm going to go to my clock, start my timer. Clink, clink. 5 minutes of questions and answers. Starting now. Let's see. Man, Justin Hadabah in the post, man. What's happening, bro? Oh, man, you missed us talk about the Rams offense. Wait a minute, who missed us talk about the Rams offense? I'm offline. Why am I offline? This sucks. Oh, no, it sucks. Let's be serious. You aren't beating my Giants. We're clearly going 19-0. Shut up. The Giants suck. The Giants aren't the Giants are not going to go 19-0. Get out of here. Oh man. Shouts out to Sabian Gonzalez. What's happening, man? No faith in Sam Bradford. I have zero faith in Sam Bradford. None. I think we lose one game to the Giants, one game to the Skins. I think we sweep the Giants, lose one to the Skins, and maybe one to the Eagles or something like that. That's just how life works. That's just how it is to be a Cowboys fan. Examples of a 34th pick could be their acting drafter. I don't think we'll draft I don't think we draft a defensive end in the first round. I think we go. We should go Ezekiel Elliott, but as far as examples of guys at 34, of who I think that'll be available at 34, if we don't go Ramsey, guys like Von Bell will probably be there at 34. I think if Michael Thomas is there, we'll take him at 34. My crush at 34 is Jonathan Bullard, though, defensive end out of Florida. I have film on him. I did him in the same in the same film session. I did Darren Lee and Kevin Dodd, I believe. So go to my channel and actually click and type in Jonathan Bullard. I actually had a really good film session on him. So yeah, check him out. He's my ideal round 2 guy. So yeah. First, I'd rather trade back for more picks, but if we can, hey man, my whole thing about trading back is, trading back is cool, but somebody got to answer the phone, bro. Somebody has got to answer the phone. So and everybody isn't always going to answer the phone, and especially if they see you in a situation where you want to trade back, and because teams don't want to lose picks, man. Teams don't want to just give away picks to move up and get a guy. And who would they trade up to get? I mean, they'll get who's gonna trade up to get Bosa or something like that, man? So, just don't worry. Just don't get caught up in trading back. You know what I'm saying? Just stay where you at. Stay where you at. Make your picks and move. Move along. I don't think nobody missed us talk about. I think they heard us talk about the Rams offense. I don't know. We'll see. Darn, Alex, yeah, I missed a lot, bro. I think we lose one game. Let's be serious. Jack for number 4. Man, look, I'm a firm believer in modern medicine, and I do think that that even though Miles Jack is hurt, he won't be hurt forever. So I would definitely take Miles Jack at 4, but I don't think the Cowboys take him. I sweep. Dallas will definitely sweep Philly. Don't sleep on Dallas sweeping Philly. It's very possible. If both are available at 34, Coleman or Fuller. Corey Coleman. Coleman has better hands, and if you're gonna take a guy like Will Fuller is a faster Terrence Williams. He's a body catcher, but he runs straight lines and beats people, and I'm not a big fan of that because that's very Mike Wallace-y to me. Will Fuller isn't a great route runner to me, and he doesn't catch with his hands. He doesn't attack the ball with his hands. I'm not a big fan of Will Fuller. Bosh got a crush on Will. Justin Hadabot, don't make me. Justin Hadabot, don't make me go through your pictures and start making fun of you, bro. Yes, my pick crush, not a man crush. My pick crush is Jonathan Bullard at 32. David asked me a question. I can't find it. Okay, Vasha, really, man, do you think it's crazy to think we trade up to number 1? Grab one of the remaining quarterbacks. Okay, like trade to number 2, trade from 4 to number 2. I'm not a big fan of that. Because I think we could just get Hackenberg later. I don't like giving up picks, man. I take this very scout-like approach to it. I don't like giving up picks to go get anybody. I'd rather have 3 good players than have a sensational guy and like a few other guys. I'm not a big fan of giving away picks. So, and that's my timer. So, with that being said, pause. Cool. I think the Eagles and the Cowboys are splitting. I don't think so. Probably 10 if the Giants decide to get cute. Nah. Anyway, man, I'm Vash Lombardi. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me go to my Facebook, see if anybody tried to contact me through Facebook. Cool. Nobody tried to contact me through Facebook. Let me check my Twitter. Hey, man, follow my Twitter, man. It's on the screen somewhere. I think it's in the top left corner, I believe. Follow me on Twitter, man. I got 92 Twitter followers. Let's get to 100, man. Get me at 100 Twitter followers, man. Nick said we need to start a GoFundMe account. Sure, Nick, we'll start a GoFundMe account. We'll start a GoFundMe account and we'll go from there. And if someone supports the channel through the GoFundMe situation, I'll try to work out something. I'll see what I can do to give back to the community. I'll definitely figure that out. But if there was a GoFundMe for a better system, better. For a headphone situation, I'm struggling, y'all. I'm doing this for free, man. For a headphone situation, maybe for a better camera or something like that. Sure, if y'all wanted to donate to a GoFundMe, I'll definitely make that thing, and go from there. Miles had an injured meniscus, not an ACL. He'll be fine. I agree, Justin. I think Miles Jack will be just fine. He may not be ready for September, but he'll be a franchise linebacker in no time, especially by something like October. I definitely still take Miles Jack at 4. No problem. No problem. Just like in fantasy football, when Le'Veon Bell was suspended for like two